Alrighty there, ladies and gents. Here we are to another game. I'm not going to tell you what happens in this one. It's going to be a cheeky little surprise to you, for you, but it will be a throwback to a comment I made in the previous audio commentary that I did. One of the previous audio commentaries that I did. The first audio commentary that I did, to be exact. I'm not going to talk too much before we get it going, so 3, 2, 1, bam! Here we go. Here we go. So I trust everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is still enjoying Heroes of the Storm as much as can be, without the rage and the sadness that goes along with it. And we're on Battlefield of Eternity now. Well, once again, you've seen me go through this map before, so I probably won't go into too much detail about the map itself. What it's going to be is going to be about the plays. Now, something different, we're going to view it from the opponent's team. Here I am, playing as Anub'Arak, who happens to be the only tank, one of the only tanks that I get along with. If I have to tank, I'll do it. But don't think I'll fucking enjoy it, okay? Don't think I'll enjoy it. Give me Specialist or Assassin any day or week. Support if I have to as well. In fact, tank's probably my least favourite thing to do. Anywho, enough about what I like and what I want. Let's just watch the game in hand. So we are, in case you haven't been paying attention, like I am right now. Who was that just died? Oh dear, 2 of our team. And that was at top. Whoopsie, missed first blood. Never mind. It was to their team. Now you look at that as a team, and you're thinking, well, they've got 2 support, although Tyrande isn't an exclusive support. Granted, with the right team, she can do a good job on her own, but I don't trust her. I don't particularly like Tyrande. Not really. She's okay to play, and she's okay, as I said, if you're in a team which suits her well. But as a general rule, Tyrande can just get punted into next week. Of course, ironically, she had a pretty good game this game, as you will find out. So we're currently at the stage where the chubbies are fighting. They're going straight ahead and attacking ours. We're going straight ahead and attacking theirs. Look at the difference in HP level. Now, if this is happening, which we've done the right thing probably, which is go defend ours. What are they called? Immortals. I'll use the right terminology. So I'm getting up in their shit, trying to be a good tank. Have to take a move back. Good, very nice. Not for the opposing team, of course. I also love that once a hero is dead and their ragdoll is on the floor, as you walk over it and through it and past it, you just kind of kick it about. It's quite funny to me. So what, are we going to win this one? Or at least get it down to halfway first? Maybe so. I did actually have my burrow charge there, and I could have gone the other way. I suppose looking at it, what I've realised is that if your tank is putting the pressure on their damage to the point where it's upsetting their back line, shall we say. Think of a cavalry charge into archers. Perhaps not that grandiose, but you know what I mean. So there you go, they finish off. It was close, don't get me wrong. But the old saying goes, a miss is as good as a mile. Doesn't matter how tight or loose it is, you're still on the receiving end of immortal punishment. I guess the only bonus being that his cheeky shield is pretty low. That's the first one, so you know it's not too much of a cause for concern, but you don't want to let this snowball. You don't want to be on the receiving end of several immortals one after the other, because that's when it starts to escalate in terms of experience for them, and you end up looking at me thinking I'm Kael'thas, but I'm not. I'm Tanky Boy. Yeah, you end up just getting your ass handed to you because you're a couple of levels behind and blah de blah, all that noise. So here we go. Immortal pushing. We're 4. They're 5. Rhaegar's been doing his own thing, it seems. There's a little bit of good chat from our team. Focus only Jaina and Zagara. Thing is, everybody was leaving Tyrande. She's so squishy as well. But look at all this focus going down on Johanna. Now I know she's a pretty lady. She looks like she deserves an absolute pasting because she's constantly in your face. But you've got to leave her be. You just got to ignore her. Sometimes it can be hard, I know this. But then you've got to go back into positioning. Take a step back. If you've got somebody like Reyna, as long as she's not unstoppable, shunt her backwards, push her, get rid of her. Focus DD. I'm not too sure what DD means. I interpreted that as direct damage. Sometimes it's not good to use TLAs in conversation to people that don't know what they are. 3-letter acronym. Boom! That's what a TLA is. Sad, I know. I got that from study. You can see as well that, I mean, even though we're just creeping up to level 7, they're a clear level ahead of us now. And while that doesn't stand, or it doesn't really make that much difference, it makes enough of a difference early on for it to be a cause for concern. But again, you don't want it to snowball. Six minutes. It's going to be a long one, this one. Trying to think of something fun that I could talk about other than HOTS. Just while we're watching things unfold. And I'm failing miserably. So look at this team split. Oh no, Zagara's coming in now. Okay, so it was a 4v5. Arkelfas is dead, so it was a 4v4. With Zagara on hand. Shit's gonna get real. Almost a good surround then. That would have been Jaina dead. No ifs, no buts. But Zebra missed it, so here we go. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on what's it called? Jaina, there we go. That's got it. And back we go to the whole ragdoll corpse getting kicked about. Love it, love it, love it. And of course with a team member down. Oh, actually 2 team members down. But that just goes to show no, we're actually winning this fight. Kinda. Perfect place to decide to use TP there. Coca. And then deciding against it as well. They're trying to bing me, tell me to get out. But it was too late. I'd already dug my way in there. Not looking too good as it stands, is it really? Not when that's happening as well. Even when we're fighting by our immortal, we're still getting pushed backwards, so. Time to do camps maybe, time to think about playing a different game maybe. Maybe not playing tank. Poor MB. Where was it? Yeah, I mean look at the difference. She is a beast. Beast, beast, beast. And of course with 2 healers as well, you got yourself a proper healer. Sometimes that can just be a really, really bad move. You just haven't got enough damage to do anything. But in this particular matchup, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Oh god, I hate watching these matches. Of course, following on from Reyna's earlier point, now he doesn't even give you an option. No Zagara this time, just go for Jaina. Go for Tyrande as well. Go for the three of them. All three of them are pretty shit with regards to HPs. And once again, I'm trying to push into their back lines, but we just don't have enough grunt to go anywhere near anything. And yeah, I'm dead. Of course, doesn't help, rather, that they've got an immortal up and we're a man down. So looking back, what other direction do you think that fight would have gone? Unless you get lucky and you manage to pick off a weak hero. But I mean, everybody's looking pretty well healed at the moment. Mana's pretty high too, apart from Jaina. Oh, and Zagara. There you go, look, just wait. I mean, he's trying, bless him. He's trying so hard. But trying to organise a bunch of randoms can sometimes, like, I don't know, be trying to walk up a vertical slope. I went for Cocoon here to try and even things out. Incidentally, while we are here talking about Cocoon, it can make a massive difference who you actually cocoon in a fight and at what point. Like then, it did nothing. You saw that. They also know that I've gone Cocoon, so they'll be looking out for it in the future. Locust Swarm is pretty damn nice if you're against a lot or a melee heavy team. We're not really, so I don't know. Maybe I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Who knows? I don't play Anub'Arak enough to really have any good tips for him. Only that my build is pretty much the old build that I used to go. Increase beatler's damage at the beginning, but not so much. These days I prefer the extra range on the old Spikeroos. We're just under halfway through now. 3 level gap in level. 3 level gap in level. 3 levels gap in experience. Not gonna edit that. I'm not proud enough. Oh, I don't care. He's gone for Gary. Always a good move, at least in my mind. They've actually managed to get themselves quite a lot of merc camps, so they're keeping the pressure on, even as the Immortals are fighting once more. I guess we are too. In terms of what we're actually doing, it's fairly balanced. It's just whenever we find ourselves in a team fight, they outstrip us in both tanking? Where the hell? Tanking and healing prowess. That was Johanna, I guess. Yep, it didn't do enough because of that water ellie, just ruining everybody's day. Of course, it doesn't take too long to focus down a water ellie, but nobody else really, or nobody seems to do it. It's the same as things like the hunter killer from Zagara. What else? There's something else that was on my mind which doesn't take long to kill, which will just follow you until the end. Oh, Rayna's Raiders, the cloaked, I can't remember what they're called, Banshees. They don't take long to kill, but a lot of people just keep running, and the worst thing you can do is run. Sometimes, of course, if you're low health, you're going to get killed anyway, but at least if you stay by your teammates, there's chance for heal or somebody else getting involved. That is, if your team is paying enough attention. See, now we got them on the run. We've actually pushed them away from our immortal things at this moment in time. I'm looking too bad. We've got a good push going on up top. We've managed to persuade them nicely to leave it well alone, and then really poor positioning. Oh, nicely done, MB. You managed to ult somebody in the wrong position, but get out of there completely. Rayna's down. He's definitely going to go down. Yep. So there we go. A moment of reprieve where we actually managed to make a little bit of headway. And then we're back to this. What are you doing, MB? What are you doing? Good boy. Good boy, MB. What the fuck are you doing, Nazebo? He's risking it for I don't know, a really nasty tasting biscuit. And Kale Fast, what are you doing, Brit? He thinks he can have some of Zagara. And he didn't.
I will bring down the gates of hell.
Story of this game. Still 3 levels behind, a quarter of an hour in. Don't know, Nazebo obviously had a little thought there. He was going to start typing and then thought against it. And there's a fight going on in mid. This can only end badly. Let's find out. Get out of there, Rampy. Get out of there, Rampy. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there, buddy. Oh, dear. But of course you can see that, I mean, it was a 3v3. But these guys had already decided, you know what, I'm out. Which, as a tank, that's kind of the worst thing, or worst position you can be in. Unless, you know, you've got burrow up, or you've got some means of escaping, or getting the hell out of dodge. Johanna's still doing a good job of hoovering everybody up. Roots playing a small part, but not really enough to make a game-changing difference, unfortunately. And here we are. We've almost managed to catch up half a level. Wicked. Oh, we just lost a guy. Didn't see that. Doesn't surprise me. You look at the sparkly. Look at the sparkly. It's so pretty. It's so nice. It just makes me so angry when I see it on a team play and an enemy team player. I just want to get rid of it, you know. Why should their name be Sparkler and not mine? I think it's a gross injustice. So that was a completely pro burrow from me. Our damage is doing a pretty good job of not being there. Oh, he died. Didn't even see that. Yep, dead again. So how many deaths is that for me? It's got to be quite a few. 7. Ugh, vomit. Vomit, vomit, vomit. So unless you're standing on top of the ball and rolling it around under your feet, you're going to be underneath the ball and the people that are rolling it around under their feet. Therefore, just getting rolled around with your face in the dirt. Without gathering that momentum, sometimes it can be hard to, I don't know, just keep a good fight going. Like, see? Impossible for win. So that's 17 minutes, impossible for win. Two levels behind still, well, 2 3/4, 2 2/3. Zebo saying as well. It's one of those games where you're just hoping for that miracle. Another team fight. Johanna put to bed. Go on, yes, Jaina's down. Finally. Finally Jaina's dead. Roots, good roots. Good stun. MB dead. Kael'thas. Is he going to bring up something? He's going to bring up some plays? No, he's not. He's going to put a bit of damage down. That's unfortunate that she was unstoppable, otherwise that, well, it wouldn't have killed her, let's be honest, but it would have brought the health down a little bit. Nazebo's doing a pretty good job of specialisting up. He's got a good wave on the go. And he's putting a bit of pressure on the towers, which is always nice to see. But of course the downside of that is we're going to be one less player here, and we're already one less player here already. But sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. Knowing when to turn around and come back and assist your team is also a vital trait to possess. Oof, so much damage going on up here. MB in the nick of time. I wanted her so bad. So bad. What happens to Rhaegar here? Does he die? I think he dies. Yeah, boy. So you notice I used my burrow there. I probably shouldn't have done. I should have saved it for for these. Just didn't want Rhaegar to escape. He's a bit slippery. Let's get old Rhaegar. Reminds me of my old PvP druid back in the day, when the PvP sets, nice, used to give you advanced movement speed in travel form. I'm talking about WoW. I'll stop. But I mean, look, you can see how quickly Jaina died. Then she died twice, pretty much consecutively. That's all you need, is just to stop. Just stop hitting the tank. Stop hitting the tank. Focus on the squishies. Again, yeah, we're back to positioning and all the rest of it. But if you need to move yourself around, if you need to rotate, do it. Do it, as long as you're in a safe position to do so. You know, she's so close to death again. So frustrating. All I wanted was for her to die. Oh, Johanna, no. No. That's me dead again. Yeah. Oof. I shouldn't laugh, should I? If it was the enemy team, then fair, but I mean, it's our support just getting popped. Ooh, nice again. I mean, she was good. She was good with her stuns. Excellent positioning of where, or anticipation of other players' positioning. Kind of even though, in terms of Immortal. We're actually bringing the level difference back by about 2 levels. Oh, sorry, by about half a level or whatever it was. So we're still 2 levels down. It does mean they're going to get their level 20 talents first. But we're not far away. Oh, he's going to die. How can he not die? Go on, shield bash thing. Boop. No, he's not going to die. Ooh, so close. It's just painful. How did she not die here? See, all I wanted was her. Everybody else is dead now, just her. Yeah, Johanna invincible. Well, don't attack her then. Jeez. Sometimes I wish I could even type that now. No, I won't. But you know, sometimes you just think, well, you're stating something which is pretty damn obvious. Why are you even putting damage on it? I shouldn't have gone for that as well. I should have gone the other way. Where's my... Yeah, I mean, look at the difference. Where am I? There. 65k healing though to... What's that, 125? Give or take. So yeah, he's doing next to nothing as support as well. Not that that's just me being bitter. I'm being a little bit bitter, don't get me wrong.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest.
Thus ends his assault on hell. So we're almost there, we've only got a few minutes left. She's super sparkly, he's sparkly again. She's sparkly again, she's still super sparkly. I've still got 3 towers up. It's not looking good for us. It is not looking good for us. That was quite a good match. Good fight. Is that Rhaegar? Go on. Go on, Kale. Get it, buddy. Oh, I just walked straight into that shit. So when you can see the circle on the ground and you know what's going to happen, just press S. S is stop. You won't walk into it then. Could have, or even just press straight to Z, mount up, start chasing them proper. Don't just walk. You're never going to catch them if you walk. Not unless they've got some kind of speed debuff on them. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try a last ditch effort now to try and bring something back. The level difference is a lot less now. gonna die? Is he gonna die? No, he's not. But we're gonna lose that camp. Yeah, that is now theirs. That's unfortunate. Too far, MBs. I still like that. Right. Last couple of minutes then. What can we say is going to go well for us? Well, back to Nazebo, doing his good pushing along top. He's managed to get to the Merc camps on his Todd, and he's using the side access, which if you don't know about, you should think about using a lot because it will save your ass. And he's pushing this tower. Looking at this, it will go down unless they decide to do anything spectacular. But they're not going so. Actually, he's managing to push right the way to the core. They're on their way back. And by they, I mean Team Blue. All the while putting the damage down on our Immortal. Nazebo, he's grabbed his ankles now, he's out of there. We're still back at base, clearing up all the trash which is on top of our core. Damage Nazebo, attack Idol by north. If we pull together, maybe. Sorry, I don't follow you. I'm not surprised. But we can all sense now that we've managed to pull something. If this is one of those moments, and this is the whole point of this replay, where a decision like this can be the difference between life and death. Their Immortal is on the way to the core. Their team is putting the old pressure on. But uh-oh! What have we done? We've done this. So they're going to frantically all try and TP back now. There's not enough damage there for them to actually do anything. And uh-oh! You guys just threw away a 3.5 level advantage to a loss. And I tell you what, I was absolutely hating that game. I was hating life all the way through it. And that win, it made me a very happy bunny. So there you go. There's an example of when everything is looking really damn dire, when you've only killed them 11 times and they've killed you 39 times. Well, we didn't deserve to win that one, but we did. So there's a lesson for everybody there. Even when the darkest of days is upon you, light will shine through. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da for now!